Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 4-10.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that gets him to Chase for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Another try at 2-2.
We got full count.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. That's popped up. Suarez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready with another 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 4-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason,
Batting
Dero.
fifth.
And to be able to
The right
hang in there
fielder.
on an 0-2
Number
pitch and
24.
still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aristides Aquino stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh. Not shortstop. Ready.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And that misses for ball 1. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping up now, Lane Thomas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lane Thomas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Trevor Bauer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Trevor.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Number 15.
So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cardinals. The right
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hard hit at third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he misses there. 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple onto the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Joey Votto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. Two and 1. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Wong is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 1-1. Line drive to left. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. We'll see Brandon Phillips lead things off on the other side. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Goldschmidt is camped under this one. One pitch, one away.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Nope. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Wong has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 home.
Oh.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Trevor Bauer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
3-1 to him now. Hitter's count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. 5 innings complete. Reds out in front, 1-0. Here's Colton Wong now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Galvis. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Through 5.5, it's now 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He was a double play victim last time around.
Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Wong is there to second for 1. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and that retires the side. Reds go down quietly. They still trail it here. 2. To 1. Digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch. in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack.
Tommy Edman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tommy Edman
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Had the green light, 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Wong for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Robert Stevenson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening
Number
day.
55, Robert Stevenson.
The pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Jordan Hicks
is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jordan Hicks.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Andrew Miller comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Now here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Ready with the 2-2.
Count 4.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. The go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Phillip Ervin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Reds. Number 6. Phillip Ervin.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Now.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 15.
Now in the box, Nick Senzel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And that's in there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Line towards center field. Thomas is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A pause and the 0-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Go to the wire. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Lorenzen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at ball one here. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Reyes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 48, Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike. 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Aristides Aquino will be next. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, next one.
The 1-0.
Ball in.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Phillips has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Thomas is on the run for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra. Settling in now, Lane Thomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Striding in, Harrison Bader. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
One out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, we've seen some pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 1-1 count, the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
3-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Right side. Wong gets to it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Derek Dietrich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Derek Dietrich.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Molina has it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted. Follow. Amir Garrett takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Garrett, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paul Goldschmidt is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And right into the shift. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning set now for the bottom of the 11th. Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Bader arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count now, 3-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Tyler Webb is out from Scooter Gennett will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Scooter Gennett stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Number 44 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Brad Miller will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent.
And they swipe the tag on him and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. John Gant will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
John Gant.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
High in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Ready once again. Chise will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Casale swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. DeYoung gathers it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher, number 50, Amir Garrett.
Danny Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Danny Santana.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Gant is there to make the catch. Danny Santana is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
Nate Jones takes the hill now to begin the lucky.
Number 57, Nate Jones.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. That throw from the catcher. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they pick up no runs. on no hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Senzel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's the first pitch. Jesse Winker is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 to him now. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Winker in front. 3 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Two balls and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. Wong for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Matt Carpenter is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. No balls and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
And with 1 swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, Vero. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51, Justin.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8th ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 2. Giovanni Gallegos enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. John Gant claims the win out of the pen, his first. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits.